Please. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency Mr. Ali Babachan, Your Excellency Mr. Ufuk Uyan, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. First, on behalf of IRTI, as part of the Islamic Development Bank Group, today we have signed a wide-ranging and far-reaching MOU with TKBB. The purpose of this MOU is twofold. Firstly, is to consolidate and formalize a lot of work we are already doing in Turkey. And secondly, to proactively look at the other areas of cooperation. Our MOU with TKBB will look at collaborating at multiple levels to promote participation banking and Islamic finance in Turkey. At the systemic level, we will work with TKBB at creating greater awareness and acceptance for participation banking and Islamic finance at the public level. For your information, ladies and gentlemen, I think the issue of Islamic banking and participation banking is very important. In our regional consultations of IDB in Almaty, Kazakhstan, in Senegal, Dakar, Senegal, in Kuala Lumpur, as well as in Jeddah, I think the issue of awareness of Islamic banking is very important. And many countries want to also emulate Turkey's example in participation banking. And the word participation banking is well accepted in Central Asia, in Africa, and in other parts of the world. So we are indeed glad to work with TKBB in order to create this awareness. A couple of things that we will do. One is we will set up an IRTI Corner Library at TKBB headquarters, head office. These publications of IRTI will help the awareness of Turkish in order to understand the Islamic finance and participation finance. We are also planning to translate major books of IRTI into Turkish language. Already we have 2 books, Your Excellency. IRTI's book translated in Turkish language, and we will translate more books into Turkish language in order to enhance the understanding of Islamic finance. At the same time, we will also be publishing together with TKBB's articles, key articles on Islamic finance in order to create this awareness in Turkey and in other Turkish language countries. The other parts that we are also looking at is also to provide more professional trainings, getting the experiences of member countries of IDB. As you are aware, we have 56 member countries of IDB, so we'll be harnessing the experiences of countries in Southeast Asia, in Middle East, plus in other countries that have implemented Islamic finance, to do a cross-sharing of knowledge of Islamic finance and participation banking across member countries. I think one of the key things that we are working together with the World Bank Center here is on the issue of stress testing of Islamic finance. And secondly is the issue of risk management. And thirdly, we are looking at also working on a couple of strategic topics, such as the topics on what we say report on Islamic finance, global report. Many conferences we hear about certain amount of Islamic finance assets, 1.3 trillion, 1.5 trillion, but nobody knows exactly the exact figure. So one of the things is to develop these statistics to enhance the knowledge of Islamic finance further. At the same time, we are also working in order to develop more diversified products here in Turkey. I think one of the key challenges we have is problems of what we call asset liability management. The assets are long, but the deposits are short-term in nature. So I think we need to diversify into more longer-term assets and longer-term deposits. So this is one of the key things that IRTI as part of the IDB will be contributing to TKBB. And at the same time, we will also be using Turkey as part of the MCPS, Member Country Partnership Program, as well as the reverse linkage, taking the expertise of Turkey and bring it to other parts of the OIC or IDB member countries, again, in order to enhance further knowledge about participation banking and Islamic finance. I think in this regard, we look forward to more and positive collaboration with TKBB and also other institutions within Turkey. With that note, we thank you again, and we thank you, Your Excellencies, for witnessing this MOU. Thank you very much.